Strictly star's mom discovers her real father was American GI thanks to Stacey Dooley. Watching Strictly Come Dancing is always emotional for Maureen Blaze. Her son Tommy has been a singer in the show since the hit BBC series began, and as his pitch-perfect voice belts out anything from ballads to rock, Maureen's pride spills over to tears. After each episode she has asked herself the same question: where does his musical talent come from? Maureen has been unable to trace her family's talents and traits because, at the age of 19, she discovered the man she believed was her father was not her biological dad. Incredibly, Tommy's friendship with Strictly champion Stacey Dooley unraveled the mystery of her blood father's identity. Maureen, 79, from Toxteth in Liverpool, says, "To get to this age and find out who my father was is mind-blowing. I'm still pinching myself. I used to lie in bed at night thinking, who am I? Where have I come from? Now I start every day kissing my dad's photograph. I will never stop thanking Tommy and Stacey for all their help in finding the missing piece of me." Maureen grew up with a sense of being somehow different in her family with two elder siblings. But cultural norms of the 1950s and 60s, and her mother's quiet and private personality, meant she was never told the full truth. She says, "I always had a strong feeling I didn't belong. I just didn't gel with my elder siblings. My mum was white and my father, as I knew him, was black and from West Africa. When I was 19 and needed both parents to sign a form, that's when the bombshell dropped. My mother broke down and said, 'He's not your real father.' That was all she told me. It hit me like a brick. My mother shut herself down then, she didn't want to talk about it. In those days having a baby out of wedlock was one of the biggest shames ever. She didn't tell anybody except her best friend." Maureen questioned her mum's friend but gleaned little extra information. "She told me she knew mum was seeing an American serviceman who was over here during the war. That's all she gave away, nothing else. By the time my mother was pregnant he'd already gone back to America." Maureen's sons Tommy, 59, Tony, 58 and Darren, 56, had tried to research family trees for any clues to their grandfather's identity. But during the Second World War, black U.S. soldiers fathered more than 2,000 babies while stationed in Britain. Pinpointing Maureen's father without a name seemed impossible. Tommy says, "I always had a nagging feeling of guilt that I needed to help mum with the search for her dad, because she had always done everything for me and my two brothers. Becoming a dad myself made me realize what mum missed out on." If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe my channel and press bell icon button for more videos.